Ladies, pro tip: if you have ever been a victim of any kind of abuse, whether it be domestic abuse or childhood abuse, here's a little pro tip. Learn about the mental health conditions and the personality disorders of the men that abused you. For me personally, eye-opening, helped me heal a little bit. Understanding that my father is a narcissist and understanding what that means, and that it means that he is not capable of empathizing and that he only understands love as transactional, and people as to him are sources of his narcissistic supply. Suddenly it makes sense when I understand that my father does not have the ability to love anybody because he does not have the ability to empathize. And that is why it's so easy for him to discard me. And it's not that there is something wrong with me or that my siblings are any more worthy of love. My siblings have just learned to cope with his abuse by maintaining, being his source of narcissistic supply. And because I have a lot of siblings, it's really easy for him to discard one of his kids that isn't making him feel good and isn't making him look good. So for me personally, it was eye-opening, but also very helpful to understand that there was never anything wrong with me. I was never unlovable. I was never unworthy. The problem was him, that he did not have the ability to love me, that he used me as a source of narcissistic supply. And when I would not comply, because I'm my mother's daughter, he would yell and scream and demean me, make me think I'm crazy, make me think it was my fault, when really I was a child. And I realized this when he said something the other day, when he learns that his daughter is dealing with domestic abuse, that he is brushing it off and then saying something that I've heard since I was a kid. You only go and listen to people that tell you what you want to hear. You don't like what I have to say because I'm the only one who will tell you the truth. And that might have worked on me when I was 7, 8 years old, but not now. But think about how fucked up that is to say to a 7 or 8-year-old that doesn't understand why they are in trouble, why they are not doing what's right, and are going to their mother for comfort. But when I understand that he cannot love anybody because he cannot empathize, because he cannot put himself in somebody else's shoes, and that his entire existence is about fulfilling his need for that narcissistic supply, I feel a little bit lighter, because him not being in my life means I am choosing to not be his source of narcissistic supply. I refuse to feed his ego, and I'm okay with that. So, ladies, if you have father, husband, anybody that has been abusive towards you, just for me personally, in my whole journey of healing, it's been super helpful to understand the personality disorders of the men who have abused me. So that's what I got for you today.